Which one are you sending it to? Just Ross?
We'll get started at 8 o'clock here in a couple minutes. Let some other people join us. So. Okay, it's 8:01, so we'll get started, and some more people can join in over the first few minutes here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This of the Influence Network Member Bootcamp. During the first session, we kind of went through the vision and the heart of the network, and it was really fun to talk through that with all of you. And tonight we're going to do a little bit more nitty-gritty and talk about how you can get involved and how you can interact and form some community within the network. So I've been looking forward to this all week and all day today. I've just been thinking about it and thinking about, oh, I have to share that and I have to make sure I show them this and show them that. So I'm just super glad that I have the opportunity to share with you. So if you can see on the side of your screen, you should have a Q&A little button. So if at any point during the simulcast you get a question, you can shoot it in there and I will try to answer them at the end. You can also email me at any point. You can email groups@theinfluencenetwork.com if you have any questions or if you need anything at all. So we're happy to help. So tonight, like I said, we're going to talk more about the community aspect of the network and how you can really get involved. And just that you're here tonight shows that you're excited to dig in and to learn more and to connect with other people. So we're grateful that you are kind of willing to get a little dirty with us and get your hands dirty, so to speak, and learn more. So if you haven't watched the first recording yet for the boot camp, I highly recommend that you do. And that recording will be available for like about another week or a couple days, as well as this recording. So you can go back and listen to it and go through it. In about a week, they'll be deleted. So make sure you kind of look through and rewatch things if you need to. We want to make sure that this information kind of stays special for you as members. We know that we want to really value you as members. So we don't want it out for everyone else to watch as well. So it'll only be available for a couple days. If at any point, like I said, email me if you need anything else. So I am going to go through a lot of the homepage of the Influence Network, and then we are going to walk through what the member dashboard is and how you can access different content, free content on the member dashboard, and what type of free content is available to you as a member, like the newsletter and how you can sign up for that, the monthly downloads, what that looks like. And then we'll also go through the main areas of community, and I'll actually show you on the member dashboard how to click through and connect on the forums. We'll actually look at a forums page and I'll show you how to do that. And we will talk about groups, how to sign up for groups. And then we will also go through how to maybe submit a prayer request, how to connect with other people in your area, stuff like that. So what I'm actually going to be doing for the majority of the rest of the time is screen sharing, since we are doing a little bit more of detail-oriented work. And so if you would like to follow along on your laptop, I highly recommend it. So I am just going to open up the home page for the Influence Network here. And like I said, I'll screen share the home page and I'll walk you through everything. All right. So right now you should see the home page. This, when you go to theinfluencenetwork.com, this is what's going to come up. And you basically have access to anything and everything at this point. If we scroll down on this homepage, you can see the class schedule is right here. You can read the newest blog posts. You can also, these are quick links to connecting, like for the classes, prayer and care, if you need a little background about the network. So this is pretty self-explanatory. What we're going to go more in depth in is the member dashboard. Once you become a member, you will operate mostly on the member dashboard. So if you see, I'll go back so you can see where you click login and then enter your login, username and password. All right, so this is called the member dashboard. What I really like about the dashboard is it has this little section here under, it says hello friend. That section always has like the latest news that you, latest update or latest news for you to check out. So right now it's the February member downloads. And so this is just a really great way to be up to date on the latest things that are happening. On the dashboard, you have access to downloads here. You can obviously edit your profile, which I highly recommend. Get a beautiful picture on there. You can also, if you scroll down, there's these 3 categories which are so helpful: join, grow, and serve. Now, join really has a lot to do with connecting with people on the forums or in our groups, or seeing if there's people in your area, like, or your same state, that are part of the network. Grow is just really where the network wants to equip you. They really have this heavy burden for wanting to equip you right where you are. And so there's videos, there's case studies, there's downloads. It's also where you can read the newsletters or the magazines. And we'll go through and click on these, but this is just a quick overview right now. And lastly, serve. If you ever want to get connected with serving on a certain team within the network or volunteering, this is kind of where you can find those opportunities. Also, this is where you can submit prayer requests and things like that. So first, let's talk about the free content that is available to all members. This is it was one of the best things being a member. You have so much available to you. If you, just even the member downloads that are monthly now are just awesome. So you can either find them under the downloads link, or you can click right here under Hello Friend. And these monthly downloads download right to your computer. So here, and these downloads are some stock photos if you're a blogger. There's always some type of a case study, which is really helpful. There's usually just some content to help you live a little bit more intentional of a life. And then if you scroll down, there's the downloads from past months as well that you can access and download. Okay, I'm going to go back. The other free content that's available to you are newsletters. So if you have not signed up for our newsletter yet, right now you can sign up for that. You can either sign up on the home page, there is a link there, or right now we're on the dashboard. Let's just scroll down to the newsletter tab under Grow. and you just enter your email right there to subscribe. And the newsletter is really great. They really don't bombard your email too much, and but what they send out is quality. You'll get updates when the monthly member downloads already. You will get case studies and fun, inspirational, and encouraging write-ups throughout the month. Also, the magazine is some free content. That's a quarterly magazine, and it's beautiful. You can click on that and go to that. So that's really a lot of the free content that's available to you as members. And if you just click the downloads page like we were earlier, and you can scroll through all of that. There's videos you can watch. There's songs. There's a lot of options. Okay, now we're going to dive into main areas of community and how you can get connected with them on the network. This is something I'm just really passionate about. I've found some really close friends now that I met on the forums probably about 2 years ago. We keep in contact monthly and really encourage each other. Also, I'm involved and been involved in a community group via the network, and there's been a lot of growth that has happened I've seen with other women, and as well as in myself through those. So it's really awesome that the network offers opportunities like this. So let's dive in and click on the forum link. And I'm going to go through and kind of explain how to use the forums. There has been a ton of work done on how to use the forums, and there's been a ton of work done to just really customize these to make them a little bit more user-friendly. So they are awesome. They have come a long way. Some of the new things, the unread topic is going to be up at the top when you click on a thread, which is helpful when you're wanting to respond to someone. Also, you can tag people, kind of like on Facebook, and you actually get an email in your inbox when someone tags you, with a link that takes you directly to the thread, so you can connect with them and reply, which is helpful as well. Once you are logged in to the forums, you'll see that there's different categories. There's the start here, network happenings, life, and strategy. This is really where you'll find everything. If you're in a community group, they also have private forums for the community groups, and you can only see your group can only see what you post in those private forums, so it's like a private group. So let's click on one of the latest posts. Let's see here, welcome wagon. All right, let's click on introduce yourself here. All right, someone posted, so the latest post is up top here. And if we wanted to reply to this, all we would want to do is hit add reply, and it would bring us to the reply box. And let's say I wanted to tag back to her. I think it was Megan. You know what? I'll just tag myself. So you just type the person's name in, and all of these options come up, which is super helpful. So I'll select myself, say, all right. So this is where you just can hit submit reply, and it'll save your post for you. And there you go. It's right up at the top. So it's tagged in everything. I just got a question from someone asking how, if they can find out how they are in a private community group. And you should be working through that with your group leader. And I know that they're getting access to everyone for sure by the end of this week. So, good question. Okay. So let's go back. If you want to select a specific forum, this is what I really love. I love being able to go through and say, okay, I want to go to the life category. Let's click on heart stuff. Okay, and then these are all the different topics in that specific category. And if we wanted to add a different topic, you just click add topic, kind of just like adding a thread. And there you go. You can title it and put text. We won't do that right now, but put text right there and submit topic, and it'll come up in one of the lists here. So forums have come a far way from where they were when we started, and I think that it's just such a great opportunity for us to connect. And there are women with such knowledge sharing on the strategy section. If you have blog questions, if you want to collaborate and maybe co-blog with someone, if you're trying to write an ebook, I mean, there is so much. And then on the life section, if you are, I know the motherhood section has been really helpful to me as a new mom over the past couple of years. Also, I have a friend that is going through the adoption process, and she connected with 2 other moms on the forums, and they've actually been connecting and communicating via email with questions. So it's a really great opportunity. It's just kind of crazy that we have the opportunity to connect with all of the members in a forum like this. And it's so positive and encouraging, which you don't really see in a lot of places. So it's great and uplifting. And I highly recommend this is the place to get plugged in. So I'm going to click back to the member dashboard since we're done here on the forums. You just can click up by the upper right-hand corner. So we went through how to get connected with community on the forums. Now let's talk about how to get connected with a group. I know a lot of you are interested in joining a group. So I clicked on the group tab underneath join. And here's just a little bit more about what our groups are like. We ask people to commit for 12 months to a group. We really want to form really strong bonds between the women that are in their groups. We also, there is 1 leader and 9 other women, so it's a smaller group, which has worked really well. And if you want to sign up for a group, you can email the group's email, groups@theinfluencenetwork.com. And after this class, I'll ask you to do that if you're still interested in joining a group. Also, you can say if you're interested or willing to be mentored as a leader, so we can kind of form groups with some of the new members that are interested. But we have mentors that work with our leaders. We have monthly themes that all groups study, kind of like curriculum, which is really awesome. We really ask that women just commit to their group and commit to growing together. And there's been some awesome stories that have come from groups. I know we talked about that last week, so I won't go too in depth, but that is how you can learn more about groups and how you can sign up for groups. Another awesome part about gaining community via the network, this member directory, I love this. If you have not entered your information, you definitely need to enter your different, like where you're from and maybe your blog address or something else. But if you scroll down all of these different states, you can find people that are also part of the network that live in the same state as you. So I am in Wisconsin. It is very cold here right now, but it's just so awesome for me. I have been able to connect with a couple of these different women, and it's awesome. So go there, enter your information, and kind of check out who else is in your area. Furthermore, the member marketplace, this is where if you have your own shop that you Etsy shop or the like, you can enter that here, and you can even give a deal to influence members if you'd like. But either that, or if you're just wanting to support other women in the network, you're able to just see what all the shops are, people that are in the network, and you can click on the link and go right to their shop. So if you're needing to buy a gift, this is really helpful during the holiday season. So yeah, you can check that out on your own time, but that's awesome too. So we already went through free content, and that's over in the new, or in the next tab over, titled Grow. There's different videos. We went through the downloads with the monthly downloads you get, as well as case studies, magazine, and newsletter. We'll click on videos here just so you can kind of see. This is where any of the simulcasts, like the book club stuff like that, will be located. There's some older videos in here. There's some songs. So this has been really helpful, and there's even just some encouraging wisdom that people have shared in the past. So if you want to click through there, one-stop click for all the videos that have been posted in the network. All right. Lastly, we're going to our last tab before we finish up, and that's the Serve tab. So if you are wanting to volunteer within the network or serve within the network, we would love to have you. We want as many women getting involved as possible, and there's nothing special about anybody. There's no clique or inner circle, and we want all of you to, like I said in the beginning, get dirty with us, get your hands dirty, and get involved. That's where the real community and growth and connection happens, and it's great to be able to take part of something that you really believe in. So this is where you can learn a little bit about the community groups, pair team, welcome team, or our meetup planning team. And actually these links right next to those take you right to the email address to whoever that team director or member is that can get you placed. So either that, or you can enter your information and send it that way. But we would love to have you. So that's how to get connected there. And lastly, two more things I really want to show you. Ways to serve offline. We really want to equip you not only online to be aware of your influence, but also offline and just right where you are. And this is just an awesome list that the network put together about how you can be an encouragement in your own community and offline. So if you want to click towards that. And lastly, the prayer or care area of the network is one of the most important, and there are some awesome women that work really hard to make sure that they can serve our members well and that are praying daily for our members. There have been women that have lost children and have had other members continuously praying for them and sending them cards still a year after that happening. And it's a very vital part of the network. So you can enter your name and email if you'd like to talk to someone about it. If there's anything tangible that you need, any way that we can help, and how we can pray for you. And that goes directly to the prayer care team, and they will connect with you right after you send that. So the women on that team are amazing. All right, so this really is the whole member dashboard. We went through the forums, we went through groups, how to get connected. I'm gonna check the question and answer right here. We have a question. Where do you find the member list? The member list is right under Join, and then Member Directory. So if you click on Member Directory, you can enter your information and then also scroll down to find other people in your state. We'll see if there's any other questions here. When signing up for the member directory, what URL is it looking for? A website or something else? You know what, really, whatever link you want to put there that you feel is best for you. Some people are regular bloggers and they want to put their blog on there. I update my Instagram or Twitter a lot, so sometimes I put that link on there, whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know if you, so whatever you update the most is fine. There's no hard and fast rule for that. All right, I think that's all the question and answers that we have for right now that are listed right here. Thank you again for joining me. I'm going to click over. Thank you again for joining just for the first session, hearing just about the heart of the network and then getting into the nitty-gritty with me tonight. I am available via email, groups@theinfluencenetwork.com, anytime. If you need anything, if you watch this again or if some question comes later on that you didn't ask, please send it my way. And like I said before, if you want to get involved in a community group via the network, which I highly, highly recommend, please send that email to us and we will get you placed in a community group, probably one starting fresh over the next month. So I am really grateful that you're taking the first few steps to getting more involved within the network, and we're really excited for you. We're really grateful for you just learning more. This is an awesome community, and we're grateful to be doing it all with you. So you all have a great night, and like I said, email if you need anything. I'll email the link to this recording out after tonight, and it'll be up for about a week, so you can come back and watch it if you need to. So have a great night. Thank you all so much, and hopefully we'll connect on the forums or in a group soon. Good night.